Hello. So my name is Gary Yao from Southern California Homes for Sale, and today I'm going to share with you one other thing that I do that is different from the traditional techniques that other agents use to sell houses. For example, you see this house right here. Let's see if I can point my finger to it's on the corner by the car. That house that was listed for sale by us for $425,000 at the end of last year. By December, we're able to sell it actually within 3 days. Here's what happened. Once we were able to secure the listing before we put it in the market, I actually door knock each house in the neighbor, letting everybody know about this property for sale. One of the doors that I actually end up talking to one of the people happens to be my gym friend. He and I, we go to the same gym. And the second day that the property was in the market, I got a call from my shadow boxing coach or trainer. And he said he was interested in the property. So we put a package together. Remember, we listed the property at $425. And even though he's my coach, I have to do good or do well for my client, which is the seller. So we put an offer for $437,000, meaning that the seller, my client, was able to get over asking price within 2 days. By the third day, we were already opening escrow. So this is to show how powerful it is to door knock and talk to people face to face. Not so much, just put in publication there and just wait for somebody to come to show up and see if they like it. That is very impersonal, and it's just waiting. In this market, who wants to wait? Now, people might say, yeah, this is very anecdotal. This is by chance. It doesn't happen every day. Possibly. Let me give you an example. The average door that we hit every time we actually go and do this canvassing is about 100 to 150 doors. And that's very low because we can actually do, because I can actually do about 250 doors per day. So what it is that, let's just measure for 100 doors. 100 doors times 5 days a week times 4 weeks a month. That means the workable days is about 20 workable days times 100. That means 2,000 contacts that we do each month. That's 2,000 possible people that could be seeing your property for sale. Now, you might say, yeah, that's not much comparable to the websites that can reach to thousands and thousands and thousands, even millions of people. Does it? Let me ask you this. When was the last time you sold a house without... Actually, no. When's the last time you bought a house without looking at the inside, without actually opening the door, looking at the bathroom, the living room, touching and just feeling the kitchen, everything? When was the last time you did that? We're talking about your biggest asset, and people who buy it will not be so easy or so lax into buying it without even looking. And if we're talking about investors, well, yeah, investors don't necessarily need to see the house because they care for the bottom line to see what's the return on investment. But when it comes to investors, do you think they will offer you for a home that's worth $425? They will offer you $425. Most likely, they will lowball you to $300. Now, going back to our example, if we actually do that, let's say in different cities, and people ask me, if you have a listing in Anaheim, will you door knock Anaheim? Well, yes. You have a listing in Los Angeles, LA, are we going to door knock it? Of course, yes. The answer is yes. We door knock around the neighborhood, and we canvass, anywhere from 100 to 1,000 doors. Why? Because that's what we do in order to promote the listing. And before we go any further, just to be clear, I am not in the business of selling per se, convincing people to do something or convincing them to buy something they don't want. No, I am in the database business, which means that I collect all the information on these people who are interested in learning more about the market and show it to them. So once we have a listing, And once we have all these people, all these contacts that we come across who are interested in receiving information, I put it in all my contacts so that they can see this potential property for them to buy. This is very powerful because as the agents, if you do the job right, we can actually put people together. It's a very synergetic energy in which everybody comes together and the buyers and sellers come together to actually make a decision. So what I do, I provide all this data for them to see and for them to make a decision. Hopefully I'm not talking too fast. But yeah, I mean, I guess what I'm saying is door knocking is very powerful. We collect a lot of data and it's voluntarily because I talk to people. And there are agents who don't do it because they say it doesn't work. No, they don't do it because they don't do it. And if you want to learn more to see how door knocking is very powerful in selling your house, contact me. Leave your information below. I can give you all the information, all the metrics, and how it works. And if it works for you, fine. You know, let's see how we can match up. And why am I like this? Why am I saying fine? Like, it's because I am one agent, and in order for this synergy to work, we have to see if this is a good match for you. So, without any more to say, click below. Let's talk. Let's sit down and talk, and see if this is something that we can explore and get your best advantage for you. This is Gary Yao, and I'll talk to you soon.